Then, let's go. Mario Kart Tour items I will rate today in a tier list. That is actually my first tier list I'm ever using in the tier maker website. This tier list is already created. That includes all Mario Kart items. I will only choose the Mario Kart Tour items because that's my gameplay, and I will only rate them by scores, not by multiplayer, because I don't do multiplayer. So if I would rate them by multiplayer factor, it would probably be different. And once again, that is my personal opinion. You have maybe your own opinion, another opinion. This is just what I feel like. Do I like the items? Don't I like them? And so on. So let's start. We have here the banana barrel first. So we have here from God tier: amazing, good, decent, alright, okay, bad. So banana barrel is tricky. Score-wise, can be okay. It throws a lot of bananas out, also giant bananas if you have the plus item. But I personally hit myself nearly all the time. I would not call it bad. I would call it alright. I don't like the item because of the fact I always hit myself, especially if it's not a frenzy. So I would say alright for me. Maybe decent score-wise, but alright is okay. Next one is banana. Banana depends. So it is good as defensive item, even if you go for scores, which might be okay sometimes. Frenzy can be okay if you have more than 5, 6, 7 hits. I would say it is a decent one. A little bit over banana barrel, actually, for me. But actually also not a good one. If you have like 10 banana hits, then it's a good one. But it's very, very, very rare. Mostly you have like 3, 4, 5 banana hits with a frenzy. So I would say it's a decent one. Next up, should that be... No, that's not Birdo Egg. Is there even Birdo Egg? I don't see Birdo Egg here. So let's call this one Birdo Egg, okay? And Birdo Egg is, in my opinion, equal to Red Shell Frenzy, or in general Red Shell, but also it includes items, so there can be a mushroom in it or a banana, which can hit the bots or also yourself. I would rate that a little bit over banana. Tier options missing ice flower. Okay, let me choose any other item as ice flower, and I tell you then which one. Maybe the 8 here. So that is now our Birdo Egg. Birdo Yoshi same. Yeah, I know it's the same actually, but we call that now Birdo Egg because we take that one, and I don't create a on tier list. Birdo Egg, I would say between decent and good, but I would say it's better than Banana Frenzy. So I would put it there. So Birdo Egg, not Yoshi Egg here, but actually Yoshi Egg is the same as Birdo Egg, so that is also here. Yeah, they are good. They're good. And the frenzies are actually better than a Red Shell Frenzy. Because if you have a Red Shell Frenzy, the Red Shells only hit the walls. Which brings me that we can directly talk about the Red Shells. I would put the Red Shells at the same value as Banana. Single item is actually maybe even better if you have 2 of them. Because a single Red Shell always hits your opponent in front of you, even if there are a couple turns in between. But if you have a Red Shell Frenzy on a track which has a lot of turns, the Red Shells are going straight and hitting the walls, and you hit maybe 2 or 3 bots, and yeah, that's just not good. So I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe even just alright. So like the single item is decent, or I would say the single item is good. The frenzy is alright, so I would put it in the middle, decent. Yeah, like the banana one. Blooper. Blooper is a very good item for scores. Amazing. So definitely better than good. Definitely one of the top items. A single blooper, if you're in place 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, gives you already a couple hits. So that's also very good in between a lucky 7 item. A blooper frenzy, if you stall them behind the bots, you should stay at 4th, 5th place. You have a lot actions, a lot hits. That gives you definitely a lot points. Next up is Blue Shell. Blue Shell is quite rare. Blue Shell Frenzy even more rare. The Blue Shell Frenzy has a nice effect, but point-wise, it is not that good. So it looks just nice. So it is like, if I get a Blue Shell Frenzy, I'm hyped because it is quite rare, but score-wise, it is not really that good. So I would put it actually, all right, let's say decent, because the single Blue Shell actually hits in the first place and can bring you back or can bring you close to the first place. So I would say decent. Not even good. It's hard to say, but I would say score-wise, between decent and good. Yeah, hard to say. Decent, good, decent, good. Let's leave it there in the middle. Next up is Ump Cannon. I absolutely hate that one. If a bot has that item, you nearly always get it. And if you have that item yourself, no matter if as a single item or as Frenzy, but Frenzy is even worse, I don't hit anyone in front of me. If you get this item in 5th place, if you get the Ump Cannon Frenzy in 5th place, you don't hit a bot. You hit them maybe once or twice in your first, and that's it. So for me, actually, a Ump Frenzy is a bad item. Not even okay. Not even okay. There should be another option like trash. Bad and trash. Because we will have an item which is trash in my opinion. But okay. So bad, aka trash. I absolutely hate it. I don't like it. There's also no triple banana. That's true, but triple banana is pretty much the same as banana. Maybe good. I actually thought every item is in there. Sorry if stuff is missing. Let's use a triple red shell icon as triple banana, okay? So for those who see the video, you hear it now. Triple red shell is triple banana because we don't have triple red shell in Mario Kart Tour. Triple banana is maybe a little bit better than the regular banana, so that might be a good one. That might be a good one. So here, no, triple banana, not triple red shell. Just for the records. Ump. Depends. Very depends. I would put it in the middle. Or even alright. So a single bomb at the start can give you like 4, 5, 6 actions. If you have a bomb frenzy, you need a bomb frenzy at the start. If you have a bomb frenzy quite late in the race, usually you don't hit the bots in front of you, you don't hit the bots behind you, so you don't have really a lot hits. I would actually put the bomb between alright and decent. I mean, actually alright and decent sounds also the same. Actually, I like bananas more than bombs. I would say alright. I would say alright. The bell is also missing. Who made that list? Who made that list? I thought every item was in there. Okay, I should have pre-checked that. Yeah, sorry for that. Maybe we do it then again if we have all the items left. If you have all the items in there. We use any other. But the bell is missing. Okay. Let's use the power block instead of a bell. We don't have that one. What should we use for the bell? I don't know. So now we have Boomerang. The Boomerang is a god item. Boomerang is... Oh, wait. You don't even see. Boomerang is... can be the best item. If you have Boombox, of course, then it is OP. You can get around about 60, 70 actions. Like the Boombox gives you up to 40 coins, plus the coins on the track, plus the bot hits. So this is just insane. Also, the single Boomerang is quite nice. I would say the single Boomerang is more like good than God, but Boomerang Frenzy as a coin box, as a Boombox, yeah, just got here. Absolutely. So like, there's nothing better actually. But without Boombox, I would say then the Boomerang Frenzy is still amazing. But because of the fact we can have the Boombox, maybe we could create another icon. It's definitely got here. Bowser Shell is a very nice one. I would say Bowser Shell is definitely a good one. Close to amazing, it depends on the track, but I would say good. Gives you definitely, yeah, it is between good and amazing, to be honest. Hard to say. If you can stall behind the bots, you can get a lot hits. But I would say, yeah, good. I think good is okay. So you can get like 15 to 20 hits if you have a good Bowser Shell frenzy. Sometimes you get like, I don't know, 5, let's say 5 to 8 if you're, because the problem is that if you can't stall, you're very fast in front of the bots and then the Bowser Shell frenzy is useless. So I would say good is okay. Use the Cloud or Golden Mushroom as Super Bell. Yeah, good idea. Let's use the Golden Mushroom as Super Bell. Where would I put in the Super Bell? The Super Bell is also a good item. Is it decent? The thing is, I know I don't want it to bring in multiplayer. So multiplayer is absolutely awesome. A single bell plus, where you have 4 times that bell ring, hits a lot of bots. The radius is quite big, way more big than the horn. If you have a super bell frenzy at the start, you have a lot of hits. I would put it... I don't use it that often, that's the thing. Between decent and good, I tend more to decent. Like, if I see what I have put into good, it is not as good as Triple Banana or Bowser Shell, also Yoshi or Birdo Egg. I would say decent. It's decent good. I mean, decent is also good, so... Single super bell is awesome with cones. That's true. Yeah, that's true. If you bring cones in the game, yeah, it is between decent and good. Let's keep it here. Next one is Bubble. I think we don't need to talk about that. Bubble has a lot of disadvantages if you have a bubble. Like, if you use the single bubble and you go through item boxes, you don't get items on that spot where you have the bubble, so you can't get a frenzy within the next item roll. Bubble frenzy is not that bad at all, but it is still bad because, like, also with the super leaf, you're like hovering, you can't drift, you don't get the jumps if you're on a T-track. So yeah, it is a bad item. It's a bad item. Then we have Bullet Bill. Bullet Bill is... So, the single Bullet Bill is bad. Single Bullet Bill is bad because, like with the bubble, if you have a single Bullet Bill and you go through another item box, you don't get items there. It is very hard to keep the combo because you can't really steer quite good and you miss the coins, you miss also the jumps. You need to try to hit the bots. So losing the combo is very, very often. The Bullet Bill Frenzy is similar to the Blue Shell Frenzy. It looks awesome. Actually, it is the best designed Frenzy in the game. It brings you mostly back to position 1. But point-wise also not that good. I would say... Because... So the single is really bad. And the Frenzy is alright. I would say it's okay. It is just okay. It looks nice as Frenzy, but not more. Not more than okay. Then we have the coin box. Coin box, of course, together with Boomerang, God tier. We don't really need to talk about it. The only thing where coin box is not good actually are glider parts. How often does it happen that we actually get there a coin box or coin box frenzy? Like a single coin box can be controlled anyway. Absolutely God tier. It is safer, more secure to grind scores with the coin box instead of Boomerang. Makes mostly more fun. Like, of course, the boom box makes more fun than the coin box, but it's easier, a little bit easier to grind. And pretty much any track can get you up to or more than 200 actions. So, yeah. I would prefer that over Boomerang, to be honest, in most of the cases. Depends on the bots you have in the races. Coin. Hard to say, actually. So a coin frenzy is, of course, amazing. A single coin has no effect than a score, than extra coins, so it doesn't hit a bot or so. So hard to say, because the frenzy, coin frenzy is really amazing. A single coin is maybe decent, so I would say the coin item in total, good. But we know that the coin frenzy is more amazing, so like, so the coin frenzy just overweights. I would say amazing because of the frenzy. Let's maybe also focus a little bit more on the frenzy factor. Then we have dash ring. I really like dash ring, but there are several tracks where it is hard to get the dash rings, especially if you're on T tracks. Glider paths is hard, and when you have a lot sharp turns, then it's hard to get all your dash rings. But it is really good, so yeah, absolutely good. Also here between good and amazing, but I would tend to leave it here at good. But it is very close, very close. So yeah, and it gives a lot of points. The thing is, it helps also the bots, which is a little disadvantage. So you get your speed boost, but the bots also. So it is hard to get back to number 1. So yeah, but definitely a good item. So then the next Mario Kart Tour item is the flower, the fire flower. That is just okay in my opinion. So maybe also more a multiplayer item. For score wise, if you have a frenzy, you don't really hit a lot units with that item. Maybe you have 2-3 hits. If you're lucky, maybe 4. The single item is actually, in my opinion, better than the frenzy. Yeah, it's just not that good at all. Thanks, Light. Yeah. Can you tag me again with that message? Then we have the Giant Banana. Giant Banana is... I would say God status. Giant Banana is insane. Giant Banana can give you up to 30-35 hits, and one hit is has as much value as a coin. So 1.5 times as much as a coin. So Giant Banana is definitely God tier. No doubt. So it is absolutely amazing. If you get a Giant Banana frenzy at the start in the first box, absolutely amazing. That guarantees you a high score. There's nothing else to say. Then green shell. I would say green shell is quite similar to the red flower, so fire flower. By the way, I see ice flower is missing as well here. Ice flower and fire flower is exactly the same. So okayish item. Actually, green shell maybe even a little bit better than the fire flower, but not a lot more. Not a lot more. Let's directly take the triple green. The triple green is a little bit better than a single green. So it's alright, but actually the same item, just that you have more green shells at the same time. Next up is the heart item. I'm absolutely not a fan of heart item. In multiplayer, very OP, I know. But once again, we don't take multiplayer in. The advantage of heart, correct me if I'm wrong. No, actually, even with the friends, you don't get actions for using for tapping on the screen. So score-wise, I would say it's a little bit better than Bubble because you can still drift and you can control your card better. Heart Plus gives you actually also 2 times the defensive, which might be helpful. But is it as good as a green shell? Hard. I tend to okay. Between bad and okay. Boy, that's hard actually. That's hard actually. I would say okay. It's definitely bad. I would definitely rather take a hard driver than Bubble or Bomb Cannon. Next up is Horn. Horn can be quite good if, for example, Vanilla Lake, where we have all the pipes, we have a lot of items or stuff you can hit on the track, or where you have cones. That's really cool. In general, not so good. So I would say, yeah, also here between alright and decent, but maybe also more alright than decent. So most of the time, you just have a Horn Frenzy and you don't hit anyone because you're in first place. That's also like a first place Frenzy, which doesn't really help you. So yeah, alright, might be okay. Then next up is Lightning. Lightning is actually a very good item. Not amazing, but very good. A single... so I think it's actually the single Lightning gives you, I think, 7 or 8 hits. Plus, the bots lose coins. Sometimes also items, so you can collect those. So that's quite amazing. And the Lightning Frenzy is also very good. Maybe even amazing. So it's also quite rare. Actually, I put it there. It's amazing. Lightning Overcoin. I'm not 100% sure. I have never counted the hits yet. But it is definitely amazing. So definitely one of the frenzies where I would keep the score if I have also other good frenzies. So yeah, no, amazing is good. I try to avoid the super leaf. Lucky 7, my personal opinion, between God and amazing. Why God? Because it is just easy to grind. You still get a lot of actions, but compared with Giant Banana, Coinbox or Boomerang, a little bit less worth, but it is better than Blooper and Coin, even Lightning. So it would actually fit exactly between God and amazing. I will put it in amazing. It's hard. No, actually, sorry. Since it's my list, I put it into God tier. But it is more between God and amazing. God for Lucky 7. Yeah, I think that works. That works. Jorge, thanks for the sub. So for me personally, I love the Lucky 7 grinds. Well, yesterday I did 4 hours on one track. It also makes a lot fun. Like Lucky 7 grind makes way more fun than Coinbox grind because you need maybe more tries, but you always get your Lucky 7. Coinbox, you need to wait like hours sometimes to get your good run. Yeah, no Lucky 7. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite items. Then we have the Giant Mushroom. Giant Mushroom is okay, not more. Actually, combined with a single Coinbox, maybe quite good, like decent, but in general okay. If you have a single Giant Mushroom, you can actually hit a lot of bots at the start. If you have a Giant Mushroom Frenzy, the bots always disappear somehow, so you can't really hit anyone, so definitely okay. Still better than Bubble and Ump Cannon. Mushroom Frenzy is good then. It is less worth point-wise than Coin and Blooper, also Lightning. So it definitely fits into the good section here. I love to get it as a start frenzy. You can definitely trigger it with item ticket. And yeah, it's just nice. Actually, the triple mushroom is exactly the same item. As single item a little bit better because you have the 3 actions, 3 times the mushroom. As frenzy, exactly the same. I'm not 100% sure if the first usage is 2 more mushrooms, but besides that, exactly the same. And yeah, mushroom is just cool. Doesn't make you really faster, at least on the frenzy, but point-wise quite good. So then, what don't we have? We don't have in the list hammer. Okay, so then instead of hammer, so wait, we don't have hammer, mushroom cannon, and double bob umps. Okay, okay, so double bob ump is in my opinion the same as the bob ump. There's not really a difference. Okay, even as plus item you have the triple bombs. It is maybe then maybe more decent, but almost the same. We don't have hammer. Okay, let's use the false question mark as hammer. Hammer item. Hammer item. It is similar to red shell. It has the range is lower, but I have the feeling you hit enemies more often, opponents more often. I don't use it that often. I would also say decent. No, I would say decent. It's kind of like red shell, also banana. Yeah, so hammer actually here once again, decent. So we don't have as well mushroom cannon. Oh, mushroom cannon. Which one are we? We use here that one for mushroom cannon. Mushroom cannon as a single mushroom cannon. So until level 3 is okay. If you have the plus item, then you have 3 mushrooms also in the frenzy. Then it is easier to get those mushrooms. Then it's decent. In general, I would say it's an alrightish item. I don't like it. I really don't like it. You need to go straight to get the mushrooms or you don't get them. Next up, double bomb bombs. Okay, we talked about double bomb bombs. Is there anything else? Not Super Bell, the golden mushroom here. That should be our Super Bell. I'm going to create a correct tier list, okay? It should not be that hard. I'm going to do that. Is there anything missing from the game? Ah, Gigabomb Bomb. Yeah, very good. Gigabomb Ump. Gigabomb Ump is missing. Let's use a power block. Gigabomb Ump is actual, as a frenzy, quite good if you can stall behind the bots. For example, DK Pass. Also where we have those pipes, you can jump up and the gigabombs fall down. But often you have the gigabomb frenzy and you're first after like 2 or 3 seconds. So point was not that good. I would say between alright and decent. Between alright and decent. Decent. Better than green shells. Definitely better than triple green shell. Better than horn. But worse than those here. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Korean guy, I told you already that the gold mushroom is for us the Super Bell. And if I'm not wrong, the last but not least. Okay, we have also a star in the game, but that's a multiplayer only item. I can't rate it actually. Maybe it's okay. Let's rate it as okay. You're not really that much faster. Maybe even alright, but since it's multiplayer, I don't really care. But the last item we have in the game, we just added in the game, is the Super Leaf, aka Tanuki Leaf, how I like to call it. You saw it in my video maybe already. By the way, almost 4,000 views. Thanks for that. A lot of comments, a lot of likes. Most people don't like the item. Once again, if you have that item, then no matter if auto item or not auto item, if you don't use it, or if you use it and go through the next item set, then you don't get one new item. If you have the Super Leaf in the first spot and have 2 other items, you don't get any new item. The hovering mode is stupid. You lose the control. You might lose the combo at the end of the frenzy or after usage of the single item. The fact that the items suck in coins, like the Boomerang, so boomboxing, it can work, but the radius is way smaller. And still, you're in the hovering mode, so yeah, it is then maybe not so bad if you are able to boombox it. Let's call it boombox. But still, that item is really, really, really bad. So for me, my opinion, I would not use it. I would not use a driver with that item. So definitely, at the moment, bad. They have the opportunity to change it. They just need to get rid of the hover mode. Then it would be actually a good item. If the hover mode would not be there, then it would be immediately go up to good. But at the moment, definitely a bad item. No matter if multiplayer or single player. So, that is my tier list for the Mario Kart Tour items. Once again, we changed a few because we didn't have all the item pictures here. I will go and create a tier list and then we are going again through maybe when we get the next item. So once again, my absolute god tier items, my favorite items: Boomerang, Coinbox, Giant Banana, Lucky 7. There's nothing which can beat them. Amazing for me. Blooper, and really Blooper is nearly god mode, but by far not as good as those 4. Then Coin, then Lightning, then also still good is Birdo Egg, Yoshi Egg. What have we said for the triple red shell? There was something else. Sorry, I forgot already, but you have seen it before. Bowser shell, dashing mushroom, triple mushroom. Decent ones is the banana, red shell, because in the red shell frenzy again you often don't hit the opponents, you just hit the walls. Blue shell, that here is our super bell. That was the hammer. And I also forgot that one here, sorry. But also here, you have seen it before. Just alright for me, banana barrel, bombs, triple green shell, horn, and oh, was that the hammer? No, that was not the hammer. I also forgot that one. Yeah, damn it. So I definitely need a current list. And just okay is the bullet bill, fire flower, and ice flower as well. Green shell, heart, giant mushroom, and a star. And bad items, definitely those items which I would like to avoid. Is wait. The alright one was the mushroom cannon. Actually, why is the mushroom... Sorry, I need to correct myself. Mushroom cannon is here. It's just okay. Really. I tend almost to say mushroom cannon is bad. Triple banana... yeah. The triple green shell. No, here. The triple red shell is the triple banana. Bilal. Because we don't have every Mario Kart Tour item here in that tier list. So we use a few for corresponding items. So yeah, once again here, so that one is our mushroom cannon. I would avoid it. I would avoid mushroom cannon drivers, but definitely avoid bomb cannons, bottle, and the new super leaf. All right, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Would you choose something different, something completely different? I have actually a couple people that say they like super leaf. I don't know why, but hey, everyone has their own opinion. And yeah, once again, I will create tier list. I will then, if I am able to do that soon, I put the link in the video, which you see there now. And otherwise, you will be able to drop the link then in my live stream chats. Maybe exclamation point tier list or so. All right, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a sub. Let me know in the comments once again what's your opinion about that. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So...